Hey guys, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Let's make something deliciously cute. Y'all stay tuned. So before I show you today's project, I want to remind everyone that at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be uploading my second entry into the Prima collab that I participated in that was hosted by Marianne from Fun Paper Art. So guys, make sure you come out, support your girl, and also support the other wonderful crafters. 11 o'clock, be on the lookout for our uploads. That's 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So be on the lookout. And here is today's project. It is so stinking cute. It is another acetate box, but this one is very different than the others. Very easy to make, and it holds a single candle that I got from the Dollar Tree. These candles are almost 2 inches tall and about 1.5 inches round. So we're going to make a very cute box to hold these, and these make great gifts, great craft fair sellers, great stocking stuffers, and they smell so good. This is vanilla, and it smells just so delicious. So let's get started on making it. We're going to make the box first. Okay, and to make our box, we're going to need a piece of acetate that measures 4.5 by 11, and on the 4.5 inch side, we're going to score this at 1.5. And we're going to make some very deep impressions because the acetate sometimes can be very tricky to work with. So I want to make sure that I can see my scores. And then I'm going to turn it to the opposite 4.5 inch side and do the same thing. And I've already made my score there. So then I'm going to turn it to the 11 inch side, and I am going to score this at 4 3/4. And at 6 1/4. And again, I'm making some very deep impressions. Okay, so then we're going to fold and burnish our scores. And in order for me to be able to do this, I am going to need to bring this up to my eyes. So everywhere I've got a score mark, I am now going to fold and burnish. And I'll come back in, make sure I've got this laid out good. And then I'll come in and give it a very good burnishing because I do want some nice crisp burnishes on this box. Okay, so once I have my acetate folded on the score marks and burnished, I'm going to need to make some cuts. But because you won't really be able to see what I'm cutting, I have a template. So the way that I am going to cut this acetate is going to be different from the way that you've seen me cut other boxes. So this is my box, and normally I would cut my tabs out this way. But what I'm doing here is I'm going to first cut a tab this way, then I'm going to come back and cut that tab this way. And I'll do that on both sides. So I'll bring this up, and it'll go like that. And then when I make my cuts over here, I'm simply going to remove about 1/2 inch of the acetate so that it is not as wide as this end, and then I'm going to make slight notches on that as well. So here's what I'm going to do right now. I am going to cut out one of these tabs. So we're going to have this laying this way. I am going to cut down on my score mark, and then I'm going to cut over, and that's going to give me this. So here we go. So it's going to be hard for you to see, but the first thing that I'm going to do is cut down on my score mark, just like that. And then I'm going to come back, and I'm now going to cut in this way. So I'll go up to this score mark here, and I'm going to cut in, just like that. And so now you can see that this tab is now freed just like this one. And I'm going to turn it and do the same thing on the other side. So wherever you start making your first cut, you do the same thing on the opposite side. So I'm going to come in, cut down. So I've got these two are now completely free. And then I'm going to take this tab, come up, and now I've got two tabs ready to be folded in, just like that. And it's so easy. So now what I want to do is on this end here, I am going to reduce the size of these panels. And you don't really have to measure unless you want to, but I'm just going to place my ruler down and just sort of eyeball about 1/2 inch. And I'll do the same thing over here. So I am just going to place this down and eyeball about 1/2 inch, and that's what I'll be removing. And then I'm going to come back with my scissors because I want to take this piece here and now I want to notch up just like I cut this one. So I'll just come in and I'm going to take my scissors and just do a slight notch cut right there. And I'll do that on the other side as well. And this is just going to help my box to fold easier. And then the next thing that I want to do is I want to go ahead and I am going to reduce the size of these two flaps just a little bit. So I'm going to take about 1/8 of an inch off. Just helps my box to close easier. And then you can come back now and just kind of reshape the acetate. So basically what I'm getting ready to do is I am going to take these two pieces and fold them up just like this to make my box. So I am going to use glue. You hardly will ever see me use glue on acetate, but this is really a very easy way to get this done, and it won't show because we have a fix for that. So I'm just going to hold this until it dries and then we'll finish making the box. Okay guys, so this is where we are right now. We're at this point. So I went ahead and glued it up so you can follow along with the white one what I'm doing with this clear one. So I have folded up those flaps and created this little mini box. Now what I'm going to do is I have a piece of paper, decorative paper, that measures 1.5 by 1.5. And I'm going to place glue on it, and then I'm going to take this and just slide it right in here. And this gives me a nice decorative bottom. Okay, so now we can take this and set it to the side and let that continue drying because we need to make a lid for that box. And to make our lid, we have a piece of decorative paper that measures 4 5/8 by 4 5/8. And we're going to score this at 1/2 inch and 1.5 on all 4 sides. And then we're going to fold and burnish our scores. All right, so then I'll come back with my finger blade and I am going to remove this rectangle, this square, this rectangle, and then I'm going to cut this in half, just like that. So let's go ahead and do this. I am going to go up to the second score mark, cut straight down, angle cut in, and remove that piece. And then I'll come back and I'm going to cut that just like that. So I'll do it again. So I'll go up, angle cut down, angle cut down, and then cut this in half. Okay, so once we have it cut out completely, we are going to put this cute little lid together. So all I'm going to do is place glue on my tabs and put it together. And I'll put it together just like this. And come back in with my bone folder and get that stuck down. And then once I have my box put together or my lid put together, I'm going to fold back my flaps and just place glue. And then I'll put these flaps down on the inside, and I'll come back with my bone folder, and we're going to get each one of these flaps stuck. And now I'll bring my box back in, and basically what I'm going to do is take some of my shredded paper, put some shredded paper down on the inside. We won't be using any brads to hold this together, guys. You're going to see just how cute and easy we're going to make this one. So then I'm going to take my candle, put my candle on the inside. I'm going to fold up so those half scores that I cut, they go on the outside, and I'm going to fold them up. And then I'll take the rest of my shredded paper, or as much as you want to put in, it's up to you. And I'm just going to tuck that in just like that. So let's place our lid, and here's the beauty of this lid and this type of acetate box. When you put this lid on the box, because we haven't put any brads or anything, it is going to want to self-seal. So it basically, the lid goes on and everything just fits the way that it's supposed to. And just like that, guys, we have got another little cutie. So what I'm going to do is I am going to bring in my stickers and figure out what it is I want to put on here, because here I put the apples and I think that they're very cute. On this one, I think I'm going to put the acorn because I think that'll be very cute. So I'm going to take this and I'm just going to place it, right here, I think. And I think that that looks very cute. And I'm going to come back with my bone folder and just get that burnished down so it doesn't come up. And that is so cute. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to come back with one of these little sentiments, pull it off, and just like on this one, I am going to place it right there. Then I am going to take my flower and place it right there. And I am going to use hot glue because I want this to stick instantaneously. My reptile glue will stick this as well, but I wanted it because it's got that bead just to go there and go down. So you can see just how cute and easy it is to turn these little Dollar Tree candles into these cute, cute little acetate gifts. Cute. Like I said, they're perfect as a gift, as a stocking stuffer, for the craft fair, Secret Santa, you name it. Change the papers and you can turn this into an any occasion gift. I hope that you guys have liked this project. And if you have, please hit the like button. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, but you're watching this video, go ahead, hit that button. I know you want to. Y'all have a great day. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.